Well, if you're somebody who is moving here to the Memphis area, you're probably one of two types of people. You either are moving here, you've already got your job lined up, maybe you're relocating for that job, whatever the case may be, you're not worried about employment, or you're the other type of person and you don't have that lined up yet. You're not relocating here for a job. You've got some of the other reason that's bringing you to the Memphis area, and you are looking for that job. You're wondering where can you work, who can you work for, what are the top employers. That's what we're going to be talking about in this video. We're going to be going through the top 10 current employers. We've got some honorable mentions in there too that you may not be as familiar with, as well as some things coming up here in the future. So if you're somebody who's going to be looking for a job here in the Memphis area, when you move here, or if you're already here, whatever the case may be, you're definitely going to want to watch this video. And we're about to get after all of that right now. What's up, everybody? My name is Jared Laster. I'm here with the Moving to Memphis channel, and on this channel what we're doing is we're giving you information about the area. We're taking you out, showing you around the neighborhoods, the suburbs, giving you all the information you need before you get here to Memphis. And if this is what you're looking for, make sure you get down there, hit that subscribe button, and click the bell. That way you get notified every time one of our new videos goes live. We've got them going live every single week, and you definitely don't want to miss it. And if you are that person who is thinking about or knows that you're going to be making a move here to the area for real, and either soon or even farther out, even if it's way far out, but you know you are, don't wait. Go ahead and reach out to us. You got to call us, text us, email us, whatever you got to do to get in touch with us, because we have got your back moving here to Memphis. We'll keep you from singing the blues about your move here to the home of the blues, Memphis, Tennessee. So y'all, in this video, we're talking about the top 10 employers here in the Memphis area, and usually with a list like this, I would want to start with the number 10 and work my way down to number 1. But in this case, you're probably familiar with number 1. I'm not really hiding anything from you. It's those as we get farther down the list that maybe you're a little bit less aware of. It's just things you haven't thought of. So we're going to kick it off. You already know. Say it with me. Number 1, the top employer here in Memphis is, of course, FedEx. That's right, y'all. FedEx has their national hub here at the Memphis airport. If you're in Memphis, you've been to Memphis, you know you're going to see those planes flying all the time. That white plane with the purple tail with the FedEx logo. Hey, they're always flying in and out of Memphis. They've got a ton of them based here. It's because, hey, that's all those packages. You know, FedEx does a ton of global shipping logistics type stuff, and they're all coming through Memphis. So if you want to work in that field, whether that be the ground crew in the offices, flying the planes, if you're a pilot, and everything in between, y'all, there's tons of stuff they do there. Matter of fact, looking at my cheat sheet over here, we have 30,000 employees here with FedEx in Memphis, Tennessee, and with a workforce that size, they're always need new talent. So it's something to check into. Hey, why not start at the top? If you need something, start at the top. But you knew that one. FedEx is the one that most people know. And you know, there's going to be several categories. I want to break these down into categories. So the ones you're going to see a lot of, that's a big one there, distribution. And I could group that with distribution and retail for some of these others. But you'll see that's one big one for distribution right there. But moving on to the second one on my list, and that's going to be the United States government. So here in Memphis is a pretty big city. Obviously, it's the I think the second right now. It used to be the biggest, but now it's the second biggest city in Tennessee. But still a pretty large metro area when you take in all the surrounding counties there. And any big area like that's going to have some government type positions. So that could be a lot of various different things, administrative type things, FBI type positions. They've got offices around too. So all kinds of stuff like that are going to be around here. You've got the United States government holding the number 2 spot with 14,000 employees here in the Memphis area. Now moving on to number 3. Now we're keeping track. We've got 1 that's in that distribution, 1 government employer. Number 3 is semi-government, but really we're going to call it schools, education. That's going to be the Shelby County Schools. So that's going to encompass the whole city of Memphis and all the schools there. Lots of schools there and lots of employees in that system too. Just under 14,000. They've got 13,900 on the list I've got here. But 13,900 employees in the Memphis City, or not Memphis City, the Shelby County Schools here in Memphis. And I will say, I don't know this list here. I'm kind of working with the data that I have. Not too long ago, a lot of these suburbs kind of split off. They're in Shelby County, but they split off into their own independent districts. So I don't even know if this number includes that. So there could be even more opportunity there if you're a teacher or anything around that, you know, whether that be administrative, all the way down to the janitor, you know, whatever role you want to have in education. They've got 14,000 people there just in the Shelby County schools, and potentially more in those surrounding districts around that. So if you're keeping track, we got distribution, we got one big one, 30,000. We've got a government one, we've got schools. Moving on to the next one, we're going to stick back in that government category, and of course, and again, being the second largest city in Tennessee, you've got the Tennessee state government. They're going to be number 4 on the list, and they've got 13,400 employees again. And the good thing about a lot of these, the schools, the state government, even the federal government, that's not just one specific discipline. So you've got a lot of different fields that you could be working in there, and there's a lot of need for talent in all those different fields. So that's number 4 on the list. Keeping it going, number 5, we're finally getting into something a little different here, and that is healthcare. You've got the Methodist Le Bonheur healthcare system here in the Memphis area. They've got them listed at 12,781 employees. Again, lots of different disciplines there, but obviously a lot of doctors, nurses, and things centered around that. So if you're in the healthcare field and looking for it, that's not the only one by far, and they've got 12,781. So that's a big employer here. It's the number 5 employer, just that one hospital system here in Memphis. And if you know Memphis, you know we're known for some pretty big name hospitals, and we haven't even got there yet. Number 6 is going to be back to government again, and finally we've got to the city of Memphis government with 8,000 employees here in the city of Memphis. So again, lots of different fields there. I'm not going to get all into it. We kind of, I think we beat that enough, you know, with how much different types of positions there are there. But moving on, keeping it going, again, back into the healthcare. Again, like I said, multiple systems. You've got Baptist Memorial Healthcare, another big hospital system here in the area with just under 8,000 employees here in Memphis. Again, everything around that. And now we're getting into, with number 8 and number 9, really back into the distribution, but when I said distribution and retail, number 8 is Walmart. So obviously you've got the Walmart stores, but you've also got Walmart distribution here in the Memphis area. Again, you know, Memphis with FedEx being here is kind of a distribution hub for a lot of things. So you've got all of that going on here, and for a lot of companies that I'm not even going to mention as honorable mentions on this list, there's just tons and tons and tons of them all around the Memphis area with distribution. So distribution is a huge thing for Memphis. But anyway, the Walmart's got those, you know, all the different facets of that, and then Kroger as well, all the grocery stores and distribution center as well. So that's 8 and 9, and then number 10. Something a little different for you, and that's going to be the military, specifically the Navy. They've got their Naval Support Activity for the Mid-South. They're in Millington. It used to be a base. I guess it kind of still is a base. I'm not sure. You've got to be credentialed to go on there or have a specific purpose. So I've never been on base. But they do a lot of things there now, from my understanding, with human resources and accounting, bookkeeping, stuff like that. So you'll see a lot more executives there, and they're not doing like trainings or anything like that as far as I'm aware. But you know, you could come here. Maybe you're coming here for that. You'll be here for 2 or 3 years in Memphis, or longer, you know, depending on what ends up happening. But that's what we generally see to be the case. You know, people come here for 3 years with that on whatever assignment that they have related to that. But that's what's going on there in Millington, which is just on the north side of the metro. If you go right out of Memphis, the next city you're going to hit there, small one there, is Millington, right before you get to South Tipton County. So that's where that is. But y'all, that is going to round out the top 10. So you see you had several in that distribution, retail, several healthcare, and then a lot of the government, city government, state government, federal government there in the top 10. But you know, I probably didn't even hit one that a lot of you have thought of, again, within the healthcare field, and that's St. Jude. They did just barely miss the top 10 at number 11 on my list. They've got 5,300 employees here, and this could change. You know, these numbers obviously are constantly fluctuating. People hire, people leave, so all that's going on. But there's some other stuff I want to get into that maybe you hadn't thought of if you're not coming here right away as well. Some new things that are coming. So first off, there's several companies that have those distribution centers or otherwise some kind of headquarters here. Nike is one of them. They've got a big place here. They've got the big employee store. So if you work for Nike in any capacity in the region, you may have come to their Nike store. I've heard they give you some great discounts. If you want to hook somebody up with such great discounts, you know, that's on you. I think you can do that, right? You know, just your friendly YouTube information source about the city that you're maybe moving to. If you want to come bring me to the Nike store, we can talk about everything you want to. Maybe I can hook me up with a few deals while we're there. But more schools, more government. You've got the University of Tennessee. They've got their health science center. You've got more doctors' offices, things like that. University of Memphis as well, getting into higher education. You've got them. That's obviously a big deal here. And other companies have offices. International Paper, you know, more shipping supplies. You know, we're known for FedEx, but UPS has a big presence at the airport as well. Even though their headquarters is in Louisville, Kentucky, but they do have a big presence here as well. A lot of people know AutoZone headquarters here. I'll be honest with you, I'm not sure if that's a regional headquarters or their global headquarters, but I think it's a regional or at least just national headquarters here for AutoZone right here in Memphis. And not too long ago, Terminex came in as well with regional headquarters. So, hey, lots of things, lots of opportunities here in Memphis, and they are continuing to grow. You've got the new Ford plant coming up just outside of the city a little bit, kind of going up to the northeast, but I'd say still part of the metro area. The new Ford plant, they're going to be building all Ford's electric vehicles there, so that's going to be really cool. Another big opportunity, and I know tons of you. There's a good chance you're watching this, and if you're watching this video and you're coming here to work for the Ford plant, or you think you are, put that down in the comments. Say, I'm coming for Ford. I think I'm coming for Ford. I'm just curious. I want to know who all's coming for that. So, hey, y'all, we appreciate you watching the video. I hope you did get something from it. If you did, it'd be really cool if you get down there, hit that like button for us. It really helps us out with the YouTube algorithm. We want to get this information out to more and more people, and that's what will help us do that. And of course, if you are that person who's thinking about moving here, take the first step. Go down there, subscribe, click the bell, because you don't want to miss the videos that we've got coming out. And then take it one step further. You got to reach out to us. Call us, text us, email us, whatever you got to do to get in touch with us. It does not matter, because we're going to keep you from singing the blues on your way here to Memphis. Y'all, thank you again for watching. I'll see you on the next one.